waiting to see what's up, doing the final clean, see if anybody pops in. I'll give y'all a tour of what I'm doing. Packing up the CPAP. I got most of the stuff off at my sister's house. I got just some final stuff to do. CPAP equipment. Oh, Jesus. I hate packing. I don't know who popped in, but I'm just doing my final clean. Just kind of going through that to see what y'all doing. Oh, sweet mother of God. I hate packing stuff. Okay. I don't think Dustin or anybody came in yet. He might be working. Okay. Put that there. Okay. I'm gonna vacuum that off. Hey Quan, what's up, baby? I'm doing my final clean. I ain't doing too much. I'll show y'all some of, I packed most of it up and put it in my place's house. I just got some dirty clothes I'm gonna take over here and wash, and then head on out. Hey Brown Sugar, what's up, y'all? Here, I'll show y'all what I've been doing. Can y'all hear me okay? I'm in the back. Hey Edward, what's up, man? I'm just getting the truck cleaned off. Hold on. Before I head to Texas, hold on. I'll show y'all. Alright, so I gotta vacuum up the floor, but I already did a wipe down of I do wipe down, so I wipe that part down. I just gotta wipe that side down, and that's pretty much the last of it is whatever's in there. And then I got my big duffel bag back here. Oh, this cabinet is empty. Oh shoot, I did forget a few things. See, that's why you go check everything. This cabinet is empty. That cabinet I still gotta work on. This cabinet is empty. I'm gonna vacuum that. And that cabinet, I'm gonna vacuum that, but it's empty. So I only got that, and then what's in the seat. And then I got, oh shit, y'all. Hold on. Dirty clothes on top, bringing those down. Hold on. Dirty clothes on top, bringing those down. I got the vacuum duffel bag in my backpack. Turn this around. I hate packing, y'all. I really do. I'm gonna wipe this down. I try to wipe everything down. Been a little bit special today. There's been some special stuff. I ain't gonna talk about it quite yet. But I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum, because like I said, I leave a truck. Even if folks try to be special, which I don't know if they were, or if they just doing whatever they do, I don't know. I still try to always leave it, because I think it's really buttholes of drivers who might be mad or disgruntled, or they have an issue and they leave the truck just a hot ass mess. So, and I have my vacuum on board up on top. I'm gonna vacuum it. I was just checking in for a minute with y'all, just showing you what I did. But yeah, Tasha, I did a lot. I got everything off. I was gonna organize it more on the truck, but I just went ahead and just threw it in my sister's garage, because I can sit there, watch TV, play with the dogs, and go through the clothes and pack them. Because I got to pack my duffel bag for Texas. And then I want to organize everything and put my hands on everything and organize that for the storage unit. Because there's some stuff, like I had a bunch of food down here, I may leave at my sister's house, or I might give it to Joe. This one up here, I got some almond milk that doesn't have to be refrigerated. I'm going to pack that in the duffel, because I just didn't feel, I was like, I'll just put it in the duffel and roll it out. And then I got whatever I'm cleaning with, I use a cleaning rag, so I figure I'll just do laundry here at the terminal, because it's free. Go ahead and wash that, then head to the house, because they're not home right now anyway, and I'll head to the house after the laundry's done, but I can get that all done without using a lot of electricity there. because they're on like time schedules that you can actually do electricity. How much do you got now? What do you mean? Quan, what do you mean, how much do I got now? No, Edward, I'm not quitting. I'm taking a leave. So here's the deal. I had to take care of some stuff with my father. This is still an option. This company has a dry van division. I'm not coming back to the reefer side at all, but they have a dry van division. So I'm not actually quitting, because the dry van division is what I trained under when I actually came back to the company, because I was off the road for 5 years. I had to come back to a starter company. I've been out here a little longer at this company than what I intended in the first place, because normally I was just going to come in, do my 12 months, and then go do lease purchase somewhere. That was my original goal. But I was going to try to do my lap band surgery weight loss surgery while I was here. But I wasn't bringing in the kind of money here as a starter company that I wanted. Okay, because honestly, like I said, I'm kind of a safety junkie as far as like, if something's wrong, I'm gonna go get it fixed, which actually in the long run can hurt you here. Not in a roundabout way. You should get it fixed, but it's also because they just haven't invested in newer reefers for the OTR division. They have newer reefers, just not for our division. And so I think that right there, and always having to take stuff to the shop, being as cautious as I am, especially if the trailers are older, how I drive them, I did not make the kind of money, because you're going to go to the shop more frequently. You're going to have stuff fixed more frequently. I wasn't making the kind of money I wanted. So that delayed me on the lap band, and then I had the fracture too. So that was another thing. But when I was under the dry van, because when I did my training, all the training I did, none of it was reefer. I only did all my training under dry van. And I did not have the issues that I had with trailers under dry van that I did on the reefer side. So it is still an option for me if I decide to stay here to actually do dry van. But if I do it, I'm going to do it out of Texas. I'm not going to do it out of Arizona. I'm not going to do it out of California. I'm going to try to do it out of Texas if I stay here. My ultimate goal is to get a lease purchase. That's where I'm at now. I'm 5 years of driving experience, and then talking to some drivers in the background of this social media, Facebook, and even on some of my groups. I'm in some women CDL groups on Facebook, and I've gotten some really good advice from drivers who 30 plus years, 20 years, some who have fleets of trucks, small fleets, medium fleets. And some have just reached out to me from what they see on me on YouTube and on Facebook and from the 411 channel, and have just really offered me some very good, in my opinion, wisdom, and what I call something to think on, something to make you think on. So I'm also looking at lease purchase. Right now, what I'm doing is positioning myself to look at all of my options, and whatever the best option on the table is it to stay here? If that's a good option, that's the option we'll take. Is it to go lease purchase? If that's a better option, that's the option I'm going to take. Thank you, Quan. That's the option I'm going to take. So whatever the best option is, but what I'm dealing with right now is my father's got some stuff that I knew was going to be coming up, which I let my driver manager know. I think it's almost 6 months, and I know we had talked about it. So I'm, instead of waiting, because I was going to wait till like February to actually handle it. Thank you very much, Dream Being Big. I appreciate that. I am. And that's exactly what's going on. Because that's what they've been hitting me up in the background here. Like, are you going to stay? Are you going to quit? Do you want us to process termination? What do you want us to do? And I'm like, I'm looking at all my options. But the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do this leave and go deal with my dad. So, and I'm already going to head to Texas, so I might as well position myself. So what I did is when I came back and I knew I was going to leave the reefer division, I'm done with the reefer division. When I knew that I was going to leave the reefer division because it just was not working for me here, based on where I was getting frustrated with the equipment, I said, let's go ahead and handle the stuff with Dad. So I'm going to go out there. I'm doing a medical leave to go deal with his stuff. And I'll be there. I leave out of here 4 something in the morning on the 1st. So the night of the 31st, my friend's going to come get me, drop me at the bus terminal. And I wish I'd have known about the thing, but it was like, oh, $150, I can do that. And it's just like it's a day trip. It's not even, you're there. I leave out at 4, I'll be there at 10. I mean, I'm not a fan of the bus, but it's not bad. It's not a bad trip. So I'll be there at 4 in the morning. And then we set up an appointment with his doctor. I got to get paperwork for the leave. I'll get that taken care of on the 3rd. I know his doctor. Me and his doctor. Actually, his doctor, when I was working for Wells Fargo, I ended up actually going to that same, it's a facility of doctors. But I know his doctor because he got real sick here in Phoenix. And his doctor has said, because I had to handle, so my dad almost died here in Phoenix. He got his appendix ruptured and gangrene set in, and I'm the oldest child, and I was here in Arizona, and I had to deal with all of that. And basically, I had to say something to some of the doctors. I had to have some come to Jesus meetings with folks because they wasn't doing what they were supposed to do. And because I had those come to Jesus meetings, my father is still breathing, because otherwise he'd be dead. And so when he got back to his doctor, he told his doctor about my come to Jesus meeting with the doctors there here in Phoenix. And his doctor said, I got to meet your daughter. So ever since then, me and his doctor get along. When I go in town, that man just gives me a big old bear hug because he says you're a good kid. So, and I think me and his doctor might be close to the same age, but we get along great. So I like his doctor. So I got to go and see him, get the paperwork done, get that back over here to this company, and I'll be out for a few weeks or longer. And then while I'm out dealing with his stuff, I'm also able to get on the internet, look and see what my options are, and go from there. Yeah, so that's how I look at it. And like the way they were coming across here, I'm like, y'all tripping, but they can trip all they want to. This, guys, I'm gonna say this to you, and this is some wisdom, whoever wants to listen. Folks in business in America, everybody has an option. I'm seeing people politically and companies, and I did corporate management. I used to watch people do just some of the weirdest, malicious stuff behind stupid shit. I'm going to just go here. In America, we have the right to look at our options. We are a country of plenty. And if I decide this ain't what I want to do, I want to go back to a corporate job, that's my right. It's my right. It's your right to look at all your options. And you know, everything has a season. My season here, I don't think, like I said, didn't have any ill will with this place. But my season here may have come to an end. I don't know yet. We're going to know soon. And when I do know, I will let them know. In the meantime, and in between time, I'm going to be respectful. I'm going to clean up your stuff for the next person who has to come in here and go through what they're going to go through and learn what they're going to learn and go from there. So, you're absolutely right. That's why I'm taking my time. I'm looking and focusing and making, hopefully, prayerfully, I want to get to where I make the next decision that's going to hopefully be close to my retirement decision. And so I'm leaning more lease purchase. I'm leaning towards more owning my own stuff. No, I actually, even if you look at my older videos when I was out there, Brown Sugar, there's a video I have where I'm in there talking to my dad about the railroad. Hey, United, what's up, man? There's a video I did where I'm talking to my dad about the railroad. So there is a video on there where my dad's telling you guys about the railroad and the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I'll have to see if I can find it, and I'll link it below for you guys. I have to find it a little bit later because I might have to be on the computer for it. And he tells you about the railroad, and then I want to see if, Miss Tasha, I got to get something to eat because I'm trying to think, did I eat today? I haven't eaten today. So, because I got up this morning, I had like 4 hours worth of sleep, and me and my nephew, we moved some stuff in the garage last night. He was out, he got home late, and then they left out early this morning, and it's just been me on my own, and I just got to, he helped me with a few things before he left, and then it's just been me on my own because I was trying to use him because he's a little muscular little dude. And so I was like, oh, here, take this off. I think I talked to a few of y'all this morning, and then I just started, that sounds good, some hot wings and a salad. That sounds good as hell. I don't know what I'm going to eat. I haven't done anything. They're not really cooks at my sister's house, my place's house. They're not cooks. So I don't know if I'm going to stop up here at Walmart and grab something because that's an option. Right now, I'm going to get up in here, and after I get done, I'm going to vacuum this up, wipe up. I'm going to spray this floor down. I got some cleaning. I'm going to do it with a bleach thing real quick. Wipe it down, and I'm going to take these dirty clothes in here and wash them. And I roll out. They have a little cafeteria in here, too, so I can do that. They also have a little Chinese place you can order from. I can do that, too, because I haven't done none of that. and I can do that while I'm waiting for my laundry to get done. But I'm gonna go in here and do some laundry before I leave. She has laundry too, but like I said, they have it because you know how much they have to pay, and you have to do it at certain times. I'm like, hair is getting cut when I get up in there. I'm gonna get me a shower and cut my hair when I get back to the house. But yeah, so no, I'm gonna take my time. But in America, you got the right to look at your options, and you know, it amazes me when people get attitude about you looking at your options. Come on now, that's the season. Fried pork chops, mashed potatoes. Okay, yeah, that's a soul food right there. All you need is some sweet potatoes while you playing. Yeah, Brown Sugar, I'll put it down there. He talked about the railroad, and I'll see if he I really want to interview the guy who was his engineer named Nick. So both of them are Vietnam vets. My father's a Vietnam vet, and Nick is a Vietnam vet. My dad did not fight. He served on the base in Germany, but his friend Nick did fight. And there was a bunch of them, and the railroaders is a whole. Truckers in general are interesting, but railroaders are even more freaking interesting. And so, and I'm in the back of the bunk right now, as y'all can see, because I'm going to move from the back to the front, and I got to get this backpack, this thing. I'm taking it. I got 2 rolling duffels. This is the old rolling duffel. And I'm going to fill that with the dirty clothes. And then the little rolling duffel, that's usually what I use for my laundry bag. I'm going to fill that with whatever the cleaning stuff is left up in that cabinet up there. I left that last because I knew I was going to possibly need cleaning supplies. And my little vacuum is up there. And then I also have my CPAP machine. So, but Nick, I really like to interview Nick because Nick, I'm going to see if we can get by his house. Nick had one of my dad's helpers who he trained. Actually, when my dad was here home visiting, here for home time when my grandmother was alive, Nick, my dad's helper, was killed under Nick's watch. And so the trains, because train is just like trucking, is dangerous. And the trains had come together, and he got caught in between and I think it was cut in half or something like that. And he died under Nick's watch. And he was the son of another engineer. So Nick was the one who drove the train. So I would like to probably interview them and y'all and let them say, hey, tell me about the railroad. And I want to hear. And Nick is very educated, very educated. Nick has, I forgot what his degrees are in, like psychology. The guy's smart as hell. This Mexican dude, totally cool. And every time I go over there, he's like, Shannon, you want a cocktail? And he'll make me something to drink. He's just a cool guy. And we're both dog people, so he has some little dogs, and we're dog people. And so, but Nick is mad cool. So yeah, if I can get down and while I'm there, if we can go over to Nick and see if Nick is willing to talk, I will get him on camera on either a live or a pre-recorded, and film him. And then if y'all got questions, y'all can ask any questions you want, and we'll get that on here. But yeah, no, I'm going to take my time. This time I'm going to take my time because whatever I do next, like I said, I'm a lot of people, United, you were one of them, United Independent, who really encourage me now where I'm leaning towards lease purchase. I have a couple companies I'm looking at, but I also might go local because right there where he's at, they have a grocery chain there that when I was there last time, they were looking for reefer drivers. And I would be home every week, like on the weekends or whatever. I forgot, midweek, something, weekend, something, and that's fine for me. Let me get my money up. There's also an auto parts company that's there that's hiring big time for drivers. I know Walmart's there. I don't know if I can go to Walmart DC, but there's a Walmart DC. So I met somebody the other night from John Christian Trucking. I did, and we had a very good talk. And I was at over here in Phoenix at Tolleson, not the other night, but couple loads ago, and I was over at JBS Beef, and we were in there together, and he was a very nice guy, gave me a wealth of information, and he's with John Christian Trucking. I really didn't ask him about that. He actually was talking to me about a whole nother trucking company he had worked for and was recommending. He asked me how long I've been driving, and like I said, it's really good to talk to older drivers or drivers like United who's independent on here, who actually can give you some wisdom. And so in those conversations, then you just have to take from it and try to, run with that ball what's best fits for you. So between United and Jose, who's on here, and some other people, and some people in my Facebook, I'm really leaning towards the lease purchase owner op. I think too, I started stopping. I kind of stopped caring here, because I was like, if they don't care, why do I care? And I've hated that feeling, because I have such a strong work ethic that it almost made me ill, because I'm like, this is not you. This is not you. But you feel like you're pushed that direction because I'm dealing with this stuff. So now if I take more ownership and it's my stuff, it's my company, it's my business, then I feel I can care a little bit more. I feel like, well, I know I would care. And I feel like I could get back to me, and then I would run it how I would run a business. And I would have a lot better feeling about it. So it depends. But what I'm looking for is a really good lease purchase company. That's what I'm looking for right now. Yeah, do a Q&A with my dad and Nick about the railroad. So right now I have one I've talked to and one I'm looking at on the lease purchase, brown sugar. The one I'm looking on the lease purchase it's no down, no credit check, walk away lease. Matter of fact, it's probably one in the long talk that I had, and I was on the phone with them an hour and a half. It was probably one of the most mind-blowing lease programs I heard to try to support and help you be successful in your lease. And there was a lot of, like I said, depends on what happens. There was a lot of perks to help you try to be successful in your lease. And what I was more impressed with is that when she sent me the information, she sent it to me in writing. So they've sent it to me. I get to ponder it over. She's checking some stuff out, and then I'll know, because it's something. If it pans out, and I'm gonna be doing some checking on myself on the background of the company. If it pans out, it puts me right in the heart of Texas. So, I would still be pretty much off. Well, everything Colorado and east thereof. And I told her about what I'm doing with my father. I mean, everything that I told her, it seems like they're working with. Now, they willing to work with that, then cool. If they're not, then they're not the only fish in the sea. But everything I told her, this is what I'm doing, this is why I'm doing it. And then at the end, I'll do this, this, and this. She seemed to be cool with. So we'll see. And this is still an option, too, because I can do drive-in out of Texas, possibly. You don't even need a few years, brown sugar. Once you drive for 6 months, just stay in touch with me. Try to keep that record clean for 6 months. And I'll be able to tell you within 6 months if they any good or not. If I go that route. If I go that route, I'll tell you within 6 months if they any good. If they not any good, I will let you know. It's like I tell the good, bad, and ugly here. I think for a new driver, this is perfect. I think you need to go out here and deal with the dumb stuff. But after so many years, that dumb stuff gets old. I'm out here busting rust and break junk. I can't do it anymore. And then by the time you get through working on everything, you're gonna have to end up giving the load to somebody else. Yeah, just keep in touch with me. If like I said, I don't know if it's a go yet. We'll see, because they have some government stuff they do and support stuff they do. So I'll have to find out. Right now, I have an extensive background check being done, and then I'll see what their offer is on the table, and if it's a good offer, I'll be running with that ball and then tell these people goodbye. I have to see. It just really depends. It just depends. If it's not a good offer, I still have the option of doing the drive-in for these guys out of. I'll probably go to Lancaster, Texas, because I really was impressed with that terminal in Lancaster. I'll see if they have anything out of there. Yeah, because the terminal for this company, the Lancaster terminal, I was just impressed. It was like a well-oiled machine. From the terminal grounds itself to the mechanic shop, everything I dealt with in there was like extremely professional. And I didn't feel stressed when I went in there. There's times you go into some terminals, you feel like, damn, the people in the office is stressed out. I'm stressed for them. Yeah. Yeah, and it only requires 6 months. You only have to have 6 months. I think 6 months of driving history, and then you can go over to that place. But yeah, just stay in touch with me, and if it's a go, I'll definitely get you the information. It's just like here, I got people in the background of here that I've helped come over here. There's people I didn't get referral bonuses for who came in here, and they came to the trucking school that I helped out in the background. There, some of them are driving. I think most of them are driving though. But it's like Larry. Things would have been different with Larry. I think a little bit different with Larry had Larry come over to my fleet. But Larry we talked about the equipment in the background and the same experiences I had. That person has 18 years driving. Yeah, that person has 18 years driving. Thank you, Quan. Yeah, but I talk to people in the background, and like I said, if I get a bonus, that's nice, but it's not. I know there's other YouTubers on here, and that's all they're promoting is in order to get that bonus, and that's not what I'm. Initially, that's not even what I'm about, as far as, especially for new drivers. New drivers, y'all just trying to get your feet wet. You got enough worried about somebody trying to. I just didn't. I didn't. Oh, thank you. Y'all hear me sneezing. I got good here. I'm only gonna be here for a little bit, yeah. But everything is, other than that, everything's good. But yeah, I'm weighing out everything right now, and I'm gonna say this to you. You guys go to these companies, and some of them might try to make you feel guilty or bad because you choosing maybe to move on. Don't let them do that. Don't, and always try to take the bigger road. And it's killing me because companies get like that. Some of them even get dirty about it. Don't do that. Don't even go there. Just let them, if they have their baby moment, let them have their baby moment. Be the bigger person. Be the bigger person. Everybody, it's a season. Every year's a season. Maybe you're only supposed to be at the company for a year and get whatever you got to learn from them and go. This is my second time back with these people. So, I thank you. I came back to you. That said a lot to get my feet wet and go your way. Hey, Dustin. Okay, good. Yeah, but you have a right to explore. With trucking, there's so many different things you could do. You could turn to CDL and go and be a local bus driver. You could go to Greyhound. You could be a tour driver. As a matter of fact, while I was cleaning out this truck by my sister's house, the bus driver for the school bus drove up and she said, "Come here." And she said, "Is it hard to do that?" Black lady, "Is it hard to do that?" I said, "No. You got to go to school. The same way you learn how to drive this bus, you can learn how to drive this truck. Matter of fact, to me, you're ahead of the game." And I said, and most of the trucks are going automatic, so you don't have to even worry about shifting if you don't want to go that route. In most cases. I said, but if you can drive this bus, you can drive this truck. You just got to learn how to back the trailer. Yeah, Dustin's going to be fine. That's what I think. Dustin, it's where he's doing that residential. You trying to reside somewhere and it's screwing you over. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna move around a little bit. Hold on, because I want to start trying to get this done. And I probably got this air up too high. Because it is warm here. It's 74 degrees here in Arizona. So I got the air up too high, but I'm gonna get this stuff packed up. And the sad part is all the lights went out. The main light up here, so it's dark back here. Okay, this is and I'm kind of putting stuff to where I'm gonna pack it in this bag. I'll get it in a minute. The lights went out. Oh, this won't wash them. And you can't see too good back here because that's even kind of dim. I'm almost wondering if they have if there's a circuit. Yeah, 44 cents a mile ain't bad. Oh, they only gonna put you in a trailer for 2 weeks? Well, it depends on how long you drove for. That's not bad. I mean, if you drove before, it ain't gonna take you long to get your mojo back. Yeah, because even Larry, when I talked to her, she said she was shocked. Everything came right back, and I told her not at all, because I hadn't driven a 10-speed in about 5 years, and then I ended up driving the 10-speed. Yeah, I'm gonna be off the truck tonight. Actually, I'll be off this truck probably within, after I get off this phone with y'all, I'll be off the truck probably within an hour, and because I don't have to wipe down that other half. I'm gonna vacuum this floor. While y'all on here, I'm probably gonna grab this crap out this cabinet and up stuff to put in the bag. Oh, if y'all are truckers, this place right here is the bomb. Seven Feathers RV Resort, or Seven Feathers, not the RV Resort, but Seven Feathers Casino, up on going through Oregon. The bomb. They got trucker breakfasts, steak, phenomenal for like a dirt cheap, and it's good. I'm gonna eventually, I want to get, if I can, do a home time up in that bad boy, after winter. After winter. But yeah. I've seen their trucks, Dustin. I just don't know a lot about them. And if you do, I would also go back to CFI, talk to Heidi. If you're going to use your sister's address, and see if CFI can hire you out of Washington too. Because if they can, I'm a fan of CFI. I mean, well, Conway, you just might get the driver manager is luck of the draw, but Heidi has some pulls, so you might want to see if she can get you on, who the best fleet is to ask for. Because, yeah. I'm still here, y'all. I'm just getting this duffel bag open. Yeah, so I can pack some of this stuff in the end of the duffel bag while I'm talking to y'all. Clippers. It take me a shower and cut this hair tonight. Clippers and packs. And then once I get something soft in here, I'll pack the CPAP on top of that. But everything else can get packed. Yeah, so other than that, everything else is good. Who's all in here right now? Yeah, they only do drive. I know I've seen KKW is only dry van. And CFI is only dry van too, y'all. They only dry van. Yeah, I'm gonna hit up, finish packing up the rest of this. I don't have much left. I wiped down that front. I don't think I have to wipe down the top. The top looks good. I gotta wipe this down and vacuum over here. I gotta vacuum the insides of the cabinets. So I vacuum. I know you don't have to. They do a cleaning too. I don't know. I'm funky, y'all. I go into companies and you look at the truck and you like, damn, and I really, honestly, I'm trying to think about it. I've only had one, well, I had a couple trucks they tried to get me when I came back that were nasty as hell. But, for the most part, most truck companies I've been to, I've been blessed to get clean trucks. But I have heard nightmares on some of the stuff that people get. And it's just nasty. So like I said, when y'all leave a trucking company, I don't care if you don't even like them. I don't care if they're a piece of crap company. Please don't leave that truck nasty for the next driver. Because the next driver, he ain't involved in the drama. That's something between you and that company. The next driver don't need a nasty ass truck. It's really disconcerting when people do that to me. Try to be. I tell people, try to be the bigger person, even if the company's a butthole. Try to be the bigger person. I'm over here. Try to be the bigger person. That's what I try to tell you. I'm not here to fight with you. I'm not here to argue with you. If you got a problem, it's yours. I'll tell you what I think and keep it pushing. And I think that's my 50 years of age getting on me, y'all. That 50s is catching up with me. But y'all let you know. I'll know, hopefully, like I said, within the next 3 or 4 weeks what's going on. And then y'all will meet my dad. And then me and my dad are going to go. We got to go to the doctor on, I don't know what day that is. I get in on the 1st at 10 o'clock. On the 3rd, we're going to his doctor. Well, and I get to see Dr. I love me some Dr. Skinner. He cool as hell. He funny as hell, too. His doctor is hilarious. Oh my goodness. But then when me and him go in there, the whole office. Because me and my dad both, my dad's got butthole, sarcastic personality like me. His is just a little more covert. And then mine is a little more blaring. And the combination of us together is a hot ass mess. I ain't gonna lie. We probably could do a comedy show. I could probably. Somebody told me that. They told me, Shannon, you should probably do stand-up comedy. Cause yeah, I think people who got issues, and I got my own set of issues from my childhood. I think people that got issues, we tend to normally be a piece of work. I do. Yeah, I'm gonna lock the truck up because when they come, they should have a master key. So I just leave the keys in here and just lock it up. Because last time I just left it in the parking spot here at the terminal, locked the key in. The lady from Tractor Spot, Miss Lewis or driver, yeah, are you done with the truck? Yeah, it's sitting right there. The keys inside the ignition. That's what I do. No, that's funny, Dustin. It's called, what is it called? It's over at Trucking Answers on YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna have to go look. That's funny. You need to put that link in the comments at the end of this video so we know how to get to that. Yeah, that's funny. Trucking Answers. Oh, I gotta go see. I want to know who win. I wonder if ours is still gonna be the top one. I'm sorry. I gotta see because I want to know who wins. Well, no, we ain't gonna be top one. I have another idea who's gonna be that one. And I'm here on this lot in Phoenix. I ain't never seen it be this empty. I mean, it's empty as hell. And it's right before the holiday. That's what I'm thinking. There's not a lot of people here. It's weird. Usually right the time this time, these lot be full. Ain't a lot of bobtails and a lot. It's kind of eerie. It's very eerie. Oh, he give him a certified trophy for being the crappiest company of the year. Wow. Hold on, y'all. That's my laptop bag right there. Canister vacuum. Give me a second, y'all. I wanted to step up and make sure I didn't leave anything on top. So I got my two rolling duffels. I moved whatever's in the front seat in here. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get my butt out here, finish up. I'll take some pictures and show y'all the rest of this, and I'll probably do a little video with the truck cleaned afterwards. At least the inside. I ain't gonna show you the outside. And do that. And Brown Sugar, like I said, y'all keep in contact with me for all you guys to do that 6 months or more. If I end up doing a lease purchase and I found a good lease purchase, y'all hit me up and we'll get you taken care of. Okay, thank you very much, Dustin. Y'all have a blessed night. Miss Tasha, I'm going to get me something to eat here after I get this truck finished up. I'm almost done, so I just got to wipe that down. I'm going to wipe these cabinets back here and vacuum this. And that's why I'm getting off, because I need to vacuum, and y'all going to hear that thing go, woo! Hey, African, happy holidays, and thank you for coming to the channel. You came in kind of late because I'm getting ready to get off of here. I'm cleaning up. I'm doing a truck cleanup, but you can play it back, but come and join us another time. But y'all all have a blessed Christmas, and I'll do like maybe a little video just to clean truck at the end. And like I said, I'm just doing a general wipe down. They're gonna come in and do another cleaning, but I vacuum. I don't leave my trucks dirty. I just don't. Peace, everybody.